I realized today, scrolling through the top channels in YouTube, not LEGO channels, just top channels, that the YouTube algorithm acts like an adult that is trying to act like a 5-year-old. It's just mind-boggling, and it makes you wonder why, you know, things are popular, but does that mean they should be popular? I think I've talked about this before, but anyway, that's not why you're here. Some of the stuff, if you just look at the top things, it's just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous what's on there, and I'm not talking about LEGO content. So let's get back to talking about LEGO stuff, because that's where some of the sanity is in this world, is with some of the LEGO content. Except for some of the stop motions are kind of weird. We're going to answer a couple of back questions, and I'm going to open this package. The first one comes from Rick, not Rickroll, Rick S. What is the difference between part 3962 undetermined handle type and part 3962B? I really cannot see the difference on Bricklink. The reason you cannot see the difference on Bricklink is the undetermined type, which is something I wish would stay on Bricklink, is if you just don't feel like classifying things as A or B or C or D or how many different variations of the same part. LEGO makes different molds of the same part. Usually it's little hook pieces and things like that, and some will be thick, some will be thin, differences like that. The undetermined type is, I don't feel like telling you which one it is. It could be any one of the different varieties. And I actually did that with clips, because with the clips there would be like 4 different varieties, and I didn't feel like looking at all of them. They're just clips. But for some people it's important, because there are some older sets and even some newer sets where things won't connect exactly right if you don't have the correct mold. So that's what undetermined type is, and the reason you couldn't see the difference is it's just a generic term. It's not really a specific part, and that's why it says undetermined. The seller didn't feel like determining which one it is, and Bricklink is trying to phase that out, where you as a seller have to verify what type of part you got. And what I do on some of the ones that are where it's less important, like the cones that have the piece at the top or not, to me those don't really matter. Some has the line, some doesn't, and I'll just put in my description that it could be either. I mean, it's a 3-cent piece. Why am I going to worry about going through all of them to figure out which one it is? But that's what undetermined type is, and I hope, Rick, I hope that answers your question. All right, so another question is from Ildna, who says, how many sets have you already collected or still working on collecting on the 10 of 11 most wanted sets of 2018? I do have all but one, and the one I have all the bricks for it, just not all the special elements. So everything on that list we have, and we are working on set 810, which is behind me in a box. I got all the bricks, I just got to get some of the rare elements, and I need to go ahead and just start building some of the brick built things in that set, and worry about the HO scale vehicles and the trees and the signs and the other rare parts a little bit later. So thank you for that question. And I have another back question. Here's one from Kapliger. What is your opinion on reissued LEGO sets? I wish they'd do more, because there's a lot of things I wish they'd make. One of the things I wish they would remake is the mosaic thing, where you could submit your picture and get a mosaic. I thought that was a really good idea, but I think it was not cost effective for LEGO, and they kind of phased it out. They actually had another even shorter run line than the black and white mosaics. I think you could actually get color mosaics there for a while. So speaking of mosaics, let's do a LEGO haul. And this is from Bricklink. Alright, so I went to this seller. Why did they pack it like this? Alright, this is from Active Builders, and it's just, all it is instructions. I collect LEGO instructions, and I just realized that I don't think I had this LEGO shark. So I went ahead and got the instruction manual. It's from the same era as this. We have this dinosaur collection here. So I want to either look for this set relatively inexpensively, or perhaps start trying to piece it together. It does look like it has some glow-in-the-dark pieces for these other parts. Squid, and is that one of them fish like was in Finding Nemo? But I do want to get the build the shark, because we collect LEGO sharks. And I did get the instructions for the World City train station. This is the yellow one. I used to have this back in the day. I did sell it. I actually never built it. I sold it as a sealed set years ago. So maybe one day I will reacquire that if I get it as a used lot. And this is the instructions for the cat mosaic. And you know what? I was thinking, all right, this has a taste of authenticity. I was thinking this was just going to be this guy Xerox that I said Xerox. He copied it, and because all it is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This actually might this might be the actual paper for the cat, and that's what this in this other box here is the cat. I got this other one. I'm going to get the paper for it. This is the dinosaur. All right, let's look at the paper quality. It's about the same. So this is very possible. Well, I don't know. The blacks look too black on this one. Now, y'all tell me what you think. So this is an original one from an actual set. This is the one I got that I bought on Bricklink. The thing is, you can never find. Nobody has posted these to the internet at all. So basically, it's a color by numbers, and I think this is one of those Lego instructions that people look at it and they don't know it's an instruction manual. But this is for the cat. Oh, look at all those ones there. You can actually see a pattern right there just from all the ones. So I'm gonna put this with the cat. Oh, I gotta and put this with the dinosaur. So we only got one more to acquire, and that is Johnny Thunder. I would settle for a copy. All I want is a copy of the Johnny Thunder, because I probably got enough of the parts now to make Johnny Thunder. And then we can do the complete mosaic collection. So if anybody knows where I can find the instruction sheet that looks like this for Johnny Thunder, please leave it in the comments below. Thank you, all you adults who are acting like adults that like to have fun like kids with the toy like Lego. I mean, just because we like Lego doesn't mean we're acting like 5-year-old. We're enjoying that, and we're not doing. I don't think you come to my channel to watch me say awesome 5 million times and act shocked and surprised at everything. I think you come just for real talk, real fun, and maybe hopefully learn something about Lego and look at a mess that's my basement. But yeah, anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Never did like that Nexo Knights. Is that what that is? Nexo Knights? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, now I can start building the cat. We have a cat. It's named Chrissy.